I'm gonna give you a glimpse today of real life, okay? This is a homeschool in real life. You know how you go on Pinterest and they say, Pinterest contributes to depression. Well, I am here to be not a Pinterest mom for you. I'm here to make you feel better about yourself. You're gonna look at my mess and you're gonna say, wow, at least I've got it together more than she does. Hey guys, it's Monday and I'm outside in a beautiful backyard. That loud noise is my children jumping. We've got a sprinkler underneath the trampoline while they jump. So, I was going to start homeschool tomorrow. I thought instead of starting on a Monday, we would start on a Tuesday. Because I remember when I was in school, we never started school at the beginning of the week. We always started in the middle of the week, and it was a shorter week, and it was slow starting, and so that's what my plan was. And then my husband told me that we have a painter coming. And so my house isn't disheveled. I have no place to homeschool. My living room is completely destroyed. My dining room is completely destroyed. My kitchen is completely destroyed because we decided to have a painter come to do touch-up painting, and we actually asked him. He was supposed to come a month ago, but we kept getting pushed off. And so I tell you this because this is so typical with homeschooling, right, Nat? We make plans. We think we have such an awesome plan and it's going to go smoothly. And I feel like every time I make a plan, God says, aren't you cute? Look at you making plans. That ain't how it's going to go. So we're not starting homeschool tomorrow. I am going to, okay, now I've got a third one on the trampoline. Poor girl, every time she comes out.
We were just seeing what you were doing.
Go play with your sister.
I know.
You get one more day of summer break.
Wait, we're starting school tomorrow?
No, now we're cleaning up the house and putting everything back on the walls and putting everything back away tomorrow. So I had all these grand plans for our first day of school. Since we've done classical conversations for the past 4 years, and for 3 of those years I worked for CC, I felt like I had less time, or maybe I just had less resolve to be a fun mom because I let CC be all the fun for them. But last year I had this realization that I haven't been creative. I haven't done all the fun things that I did our first year homeschooling. I really noticed that because I made a scrapbook of our first year homeschooling, which I thought was a really hard year. But when I was going back to the pictures, I thought, oh, my father's world was so much fun. We did so many neat things. I haven't done that. So I have determined this year I'm going to be a fun mom. I'm going to be a fun homeschool mom. So I decided kids really like pomp and circumstance. They like it when you make a big deal about things. So I am, for the first year in a long time, I'm going to make a big deal of our first day homeschooling. So it's going to involve just a little bit of prep the day before. But like I said, painter was here. I was unable to do such prep. Let me show you a little bit. This is what you do when you can't go to the swimming pool. You put sprinklers underneath the trampoline and make a whole new sport of it. That's one thing I'll say about COVID is it has caused us to think outside the box a little more than we have in the past. So there's my living room. There's my bookcase. Books. How can I start school like this? We don't have a place to sit. Things need to get pushed back on the wall. Oh, this was needed though. My husband and I painted our dining room this year, which is going to be the schoolroom. Oh, brother. Yes, how are we going to start school? You will see. But we painted this dining room and realized, getting a straight line there on that trim, we need a professional. So we had to have a professional painter come and do the last coat. These hallways have my bulletin boards and things that I hang for school. They are empty. My back entryway is empty because, oh my goodness, what a mess. You will see. So this too shall pass. We will get it done. The new goal to start is going to be Wednesday. Tuesday, tomorrow, we are going to get all things back on the walls, everything back in order. I like order. One of the things I struggle with as a homeschool mom is things aren't always in order, especially when you have children living at home. If they lived elsewhere, the house would be in order all the time. So, in the meantime, they will enjoy one extra day of summer vacation. One day is not going to hurt us. So today is Tuesday.
I say so a lot. Sometimes people say, I'm listening to myself thinking,
I'm gonna give you a glimpse today of real life, okay? You know how you go on Pinterest and they say Pinterest contributes to depression because you go out there and you look at these Pinterest perfect homes and you think, I'm not doing that, I'm not doing enough, my house doesn't look like that, I'm not living up to this. What it takes is for you to say, you know what, I can do this. I don't have to be perfect, I don't have to know it all, because look at her. She clearly does not have a perfect home, and she clearly doesn't know it all. And that's what I'm here for. I would love to have a Pinterest perfect home, but that's kind of impossible when you have children living here. One of the challenges to homeschooling I found is being with your children all day, every day. The house is constantly under attack. But consider me like your big sister who's going to be real with you. I am going to be honest. I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm not going to fake it. It's not me. So yesterday when I had said that our goal was Wednesday to start school, after looking around and assessing the damage, assessing the situation, I realized that Wednesday may be a lofty goal. So we'll see how today goes. Everything, I would just like it to look nice and orderly for our first day of school. And then there is a little bit of prep work that I still need to do to get ready for our first day of school. I got this idea from Ashley at Grace and Grit, her YouTube channel. I have been following Ashley since she had less than 1,000 subscribers, about 4 years ago, maybe. And now, she's got a much larger channel now. Congratulations, Ashley. But I got this idea from her last day of school traditions, and I am adopting it for our first day. So our first day of school, I bought them presents, just school supplies, just fun school supplies, because I did not take them shopping with me this year. They drive me crazy when we go shopping for anything because they are susceptible to marketing. So I picked up a few things that I thought they would like, a few fun activities that I will, well, you're gonna come along with me, so you'll see. I bought fun plates and napkins and a banner, and then I just have some fun activities for our first day. Our first couple weeks we are going to ease into it, because I found, just like even if you send your kids to school, it takes a while to get adjusted to your new routine. And so we're going to take it slow the first couple weeks. We're going to start with our gather round units and our Bible study for sure, and probably math. But everything else we'll see how our day goes. And then also because of COVID, I had a bunch of dentists and eye doctors appointments that were moved back that are going to interrupt my next couple weeks anyway. We also haven't been to the library this summer at all, because I don't even think our library opened until a few weeks ago. And then again, homeschool in real life. I'm also serving at my church. I'm part of the design committee, and we are renovating bathrooms, and that project has went much longer than originally planned. And so I am going to have to go there at some point and do a final coat of paint on our shiplap. Yep. Homeschool never goes how I plan it. Never. But this is real life, and I'm here to be real. We've got a lot to get done today. Probably need to finish the coffee first. So we're putting up the curtain rods all the way up to the crown molding there, so we can have a dramatic effect. Say a prayer for my husband and me, so we don't have too many holes on this wall. That's kind of our thing. We like to put. Say hi. Picking up things. The dog likes to shred up paper when she finds it.
Hi. Hi.
So we're getting our house ready so that when we start homeschooling, it's not a mess, right?
Nope.
Okay. I got my dining room cabinet moved back. So now put all the stuff away back in it. Yeah, we had to empty the cabinet because if you're going to scoot it away from the wall, you have to take some weight off of it. So that's why this is such a mess. We had to empty cabinets in order to move them.
What else do you want me to do?
What a model child.
She's just saying that because she's on the camera.
What else do I want you to do? I need some help vacuuming. back. It's 3 o'clock though. This is the only room that I've gotten to. I don't think we're gonna get to school tomorrow. This room still isn't done yet. But my curtains are hung. So we've got 9-foot ceilings, so that gives it a little bit more of a dramatic look. Did you all hear that? What is that, locusts or cicadas or something? But man, they are loud out here. I'm sitting on the porch doing some printing for school. I'm printing my first grader, the Good and the Beautiful handwriting curriculum. They did not have it in print, so I could only purchase the download. But we have a printer subscription from HP, and we only pay for, we have 2 printers. We have an upstairs printer and a heavier duty downstairs printer. So the downstairs one is typically where I send larger projects to print. But anyway, we have a subscription and we only pay for 100 prints a month, which is fine for most of the school year and probably more than what we need for most of the school year. But when you're prepping for a school year, I cannot believe how many pages I have printed. But I have calculated when you go over what your subscription is, it's about 6 cents a sheet, not including the cost of the paper, but it's an ink subscription. So anyway, that might be something that you might want to consider if you're always running out of ink right when you need it, or you find the cost of ink to be expensive. But anyway, they monitor it, so when your ink is getting low, they send you new ink, so you don't have to go purchase any. It's just all included in your monthly subscription. So I'm printing that off today. I'm going to print off things for their daily binders. I'm hoping to do some sort of daily binder, which gives them an idea of their routine and their chores, and just something to help keep them on track when I need them to manage their own work. You gotta look at my little puppy dog. Aww. That's Bella. She's only 2 years old. She's only 2 years old. She's our little school mascot. My husband just came out, so I asked him about our HP subscription. We actually only pay for 50 prints a month, but you can carry over. So if we don't use any prints in 1 month, we can carry all of those prints over and have 100 available to us the next month. Because if you do go over your 50 prints, then it's about 6 cents per print, which for a color copy is not expensive at all. For a black and white copy, that's why I sometimes take it to the Office Depot. I just saw Rizzo come out. Hey, the neighbor dog just came out. We're gonna take off. See, she's losing, so she might pretend like she's disinterested. She'll just be like, I don't want to race today. Aw, you're not gonna show us? So saying, tried to get the dog racing the neighbor, and she's like,
I'm not your monkey. I'm not gonna just do whatever you want me to do.
So we pay for 50 prints a month. It's $2.99 a month for that ink. Like I said, it's a fantastic deal if you do a lot of color printing. And you can carry over, so we can get every other month, we get about 100 prints. That is why I'm printing today. So I do have to keep track with when I have large projects. There's a HP app, so I know how many prints I've used, how many are left to go. So if I'm able to wait, like I could on this handwriting document, I knew that I didn't need it right away, so I just waited until our next cycle so that I could use 50 prints that I've already paid for without going over. So I should look into that. It's not looking optimistic to start school this week. I may have just resigned myself to starting next week. My husband is painting a cabinet that provides us a lot of extra storage in our back entryway. It houses dog stuff, candles, just random things this cabinet is holding. And right now it is all in the kitchen. And the kitchen is partially unusable. But since I want to do the pomp and circumstance for my first day of school, I can't. I need a clean kitchen, is all I can say. I don't want to have this grand start to our school year with this incredible mess around. So if we start a week behind, is that going to ruin our entire year? No. In years past, we haven't even started school till after Labor Day anyway. So that's what I'm doing today. I'll show you the progress. Okay, so we have made some progress. This is the living room set up and ready to go for school. I think I showed yesterday how the curtain rods now go all the way to the ceiling. So yay, at least we have a place to get started. I'm not driving, I'm sitting in the parking lot. So it's Friday, it's day 5 of my day before homeschool prep. It's the 5th day. I had resigned that we are going to have to start next week, but next week we have a slew of eye doctor appointments, and I had the dentist this morning, and now I have to come back into the dentist office. People, this is for real life. Why is it a hassle for me when we have eye doctor's appointments or dentist appointments? That is because where I live, I am a half an hour away from any of these places. I live in a small town, and so whenever I need to go to the grocery store or run errands or doctors or anything, it's an hour out of my day just for driving, an hour plus, because it depends on where in town these things are, just for driving, not to mention the appointments. So in a homeschool day, that could take a chunk of time. That could take at least 2 hours out of your day, I guess, unless you're adding on errands, because we also have to be strategic about when we come in town. If I'm going to make a trip into town, I might as well go to the grocery store, or I might as well run this errand and that errand. So about being a homeschooling family, you have to be very flexible. No matter what you plan, there's something that's going to come up, and you have to determine, because sometimes the things that come up are going to be service things, something that your church needs from you. Like I had mentioned, I'm supposed to be putting the last coat in our church bathrooms, and that has been delayed again. I was hoping to get to it today, but I don't know if they're gonna be ready today. So is that gonna throw a wrench into my school week next week also? Possibly. But one thing that I want to concentrate on this year also with my kids is teaching them that service is just as important as getting these task lists done. Services for the rest of your life, we have to teach our kids, because I have to actively think about it myself, looking outside of my own world and to the needs of others in areas where I'm able to contribute to those needs. So that's something I'm going to work on more with my kids this year. Yeah, so my dog is also at the groomer right now, and I've got some errands to run, so I'm going to do that. And then I have a huge task list at home. Yesterday, all day, I worked on putting together student binders in my mom binder. So I hope I get to show you that. can't believe this. So I just went to the grocery store. It's a major chain, and I couldn't find Kellogg's Corn Pops. Did they quit making it? I haven't bought it in such a long time. But I thought for the first week of school, special sugar cereal for my kids, because I don't always buy the sugar cereals, but I thought that one, I don't know if it's a more moderate sugar cereal, but anyway, they didn't have it. Did they quit making it? What kind of world are we living in where there's no Kellogg's Corn Pops anymore? Man. Okay, so I left the house this morning at 8:15. It is now 12:30. I am kind of just killing time waiting for my dog to get done being groomed. This is what I mean by appointments being an inconvenient distraction of my day. I don't know. I can't even believe that it's 12:30 and they still haven't called and said she's done. If I went home right now, then they would call and I'd have to spend another hour driving, half hour in, half hour back to get her. So, ugh. But the good news is I hear Starbucks has pumpkin spice lattes now, and I'm feeling like I deserve one. So I need to get the dog, and I might have to pop over to Starbucks. You wanna go get a treat? Do you wanna go get treats? You wanna go get puppuccinos? Yeah, let's go get puppuccino. Because that's what we do when you get groomed, right? I need a grande pumpkin spice latte with 2% and a puppuccino. Oh, I thought I saw people on Facebook. Okay, I guess I will just get a white chocolate mocha with 2% and a puppuccino. Hot. Grande. Yep. Thank you. What did I hear? Space. What is up with that? Not cool. Whoever teased me on Facebook. Not wallet. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That is so yummy. Going into my driveway. Look at this sweet baby. She had a long day. Okay, so I have a list today. Big list.
You're pretty.
Aw. That's why you should have daughters. So I have a big long list today already. And I came home because, oh, my cabinet is back here. Now I get to finally fill it with all of that stuff. Yes, I'm getting an applause. But I came home, put the groceries away and on the counter.
Mom. Oh, I was gonna.
Yep, my husband decided, hey, let's just add another task to the list of cleaning out all the cabinets and cleaning supplies. So, yep, just another wrench, that's all. Just one more wrench in my plans. That's how it goes. Right, Nat? That's how it goes. You just laugh now.
Hee hee.